kids. Join baseball's biggest stars for a fun way to learn the game and pro tips to improve yours. Saturday, see who Harold Reynolds runs into while touring MLB Network studios. Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight, presented by Evan Williams Bourbon.
Best pitcher in the American League, the hottest team in baseball. The Astros are the best team in baseball.
Put together a highlight reel.
The offense is clicking now, and that makes this ball club scary.
This is the best I've ever seen them look.
They're starting to look like the team we thought they'd be.
Swing for strike three.
That's sick.
Oh, man.
Back here on MLB Tonight, again, Red Sox and Astros head-to-head. Thursday, you'll get to see Game 1 right here on MLB Network. The Astros took 4 out of 7, outscoring the Red Sox 35-22. The schedule for this series, again, Game 1 is Thursday, October 5th, 4 o'clock Eastern, right here on MLB Network. Game 2 will be Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern. You can see that on FS1. It goes through the weekend. Big-time pitchers head-to-head. Astros went out. They were floundering a little bit because they were a rocket ship early on. But they get Justin Verlander, kind of completed everything. The other side, they had their guy from day one. Off-season got Chris Sale. What a difference, Dan.
He's been a difference maker. Think about this. 308 strikeouts. I mean, that's amazing. 214 innings, 308 punch-outs. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson, where you see righties just take some ugly swings, breaking balls down into dirt, just really makes hitters look really bad. The concern, his last 11 starts, BK, he's been a little bit more pedestrian. ERA of 4.09 in the last 11. But I've had a chance to watch quite a few of those, and the stuff is still there. He's throwing the ball really well, and something tells me that he's going to come up really big, and he's going to have to, because this is a really good team that he's going to be facing. Up until Corey Kluber started to pitch like Corey Kluber, the Klubot, he was by far Chris Sale, the best pitcher in the American League. But Corey Kluber, towards the end of the year, kind of tipped the scales, and I'm not sure if you're talking about AL Cy Young, it's half a dozen, one or the other, because right now, they're without doubt, they're the best right-left tandem in the game right now in the AL.
And in the beginning part of the year, too, the number one offense in baseball, and it wasn't even close. They were the Astros, Mike. I mean, and when since they've gotten Correa back, they look like the Astros.
A few people. Sorry, guys, I'm doing some research.
But when you look how deep this Astros lineup is, I mean, let's take a look at when we start. You know, we got to start with, for me, the MVP candidate, Jose Altuve. Wins another batting title, his third, 347. You go with Carlos Correa, just in 109 games, 24 home runs. Marwin Gonzalez, I think, is the unsung hero here with 90 RBIs leading the team. George Springer, we saw him real quick, 34 home runs, but the list goes on and on. Look at this. This is a team that has 9 players with at least 100 OPS plus. Only 2 teams, BK, you'll love this, in the last 117 years had more players than what the Astros do now. And by the way, one of the guys that isn't in those 9 is this man, Carlos Beltran, arguably the best postseason hitter in the modern era. So it just shows you how much they can lengthen a lineup. And what I do love about this team, as you see here, they might be facing 3 lefties and 3 righties. That's going to be a decision the Red Sox are going to do and are going to have to make. Drew Palmer has pitched pretty good. They touched up Rodriguez. So that, I mean, do you go with Fister? Do you go with more of a finesse guy? We'll see how they go.
All right, let's get started.
I think it goes advantage Houston for the series when you have seen 2 out of the 3 guys that you possibly might face. The Red Sox hitters.
Case number 2.
They did not see Dallas Keuchel in that last.
I'm excited for this.
So on the flip side, the Astros.
This is my favorite product.
So deep. I mean, it's 1 through 9 going into that
at
Red
least
Sox series. It was like 4 consecutive games
of the affordable things right
It's
now.
just one good at.
All right, so we got.
You look at just up and down. I know the big names are like what you saw Altuve.
Case number 2 right here.
You know, Evan Gaddis, you can't sleep on any of those guys. When you go 7, 8, 9, it's not like you can go.
Hopefully people can talk in the chat tonight, because if I'm talking to myself for second case.
Despite winning all these categories, he was strikeout.
I'm gonna get off the board.
It's a complete at-bat and
Showed you all the sides, top.
And they were a handful of home runs away
Got a
from
sealed
the
case.
home runs.
You see that?
They ended up number 2.
Sealed.
Fewer strikeouts back against the great. Good use of
Say
the
this one,
pitch.
sealed case from Blowoutcards.
He's absolutely right. Speaking of MVP candidates, yeah.
We'll flip this bad boy over.
Gets a taste of the postseason. Here's Aaron Judge next.
See the bottom.
MLB Tonight is presented by Evan Williams Bourbon. Seriously good bourbon, straight from Kentucky. Proud sponsor.
I can't wait.
2017 World
Only one more year, and hopefully I get myself a bigger house. I can get a bigger table. So that is our case for tonight. I debated going with the other one. Either way, it doesn't matter, because what's in it is in it, and it's not going to change. But I don't know. We got a pretty good case one, so hopefully we'll keep that going tonight.
Get 2 Whopper sandwiches now for only $6. Only at Burger King. From the leaders in cordless technology, the new Ego Fat Cap Blower. Less than 600 cubic feet of air per minute. It's the power of gas without
What the heck? Is this package like?
Too short, too tall, plunging being plunging. Moving like a snake.
Weird. And you're swiping the wrong way. If you be a Disney finding Mr. Right, why not get Disney with your TV? Introducing a la carte TV only for you. $20 a month. It's your personal phone. It's great.
What do you want to
I bought StreamTV.com is special for 7 days with the home retail. We're pouring more into time.
All right, nice.
A color you discovered this morning?
There we go. 8 boxes of BOWMAN draft.
Let's see if anyone can match that. Paint that has you covered. That's the next generation of paint. Get the best paint for anyone. Starting $17.97. The Home Depot. More safe, more cooler.
Hi, Ann. So, those financial regulations being talked about?
Here we go.
And make sure everything's clear. Yeah.
Being proactive is how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. I used to love going to sports bars for honey barbecue chicken, but now I'm doing the dad thing.
Yeah, it is.
So we go to DQ for the honey barbecue glazed chicken strip basket. I like this dad thing.
What is it then?
The soft and tossed honey barbecue glazed chicken strip basket, only at DQ. We are the Coors.
Box number 1.
And our mountain.
I don't know if I said this, but this is case 2, BenP34's 2016 BOWMAN Draft 3-case slot break, hosted on Blowoutcards.com. And here we go.
Whatever you're not, climb on.
Intentional Talk is ready for the postseason. It's fire with unpredictable coverage that and clear interviews critics call irrefragable. Intentional Talk weeknights at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Once again, it's the Yankees and the Twins on Tuesday night for a wild card game. The Stars are out for the Twins and the Yankees. I mentioned that the Astros were into it. The Yankees were number 1, and Aaron Judge led the way with 56.
I feel good about our chances. I mean, I like the team that we have. I like the fact that we get the third one that we're going to out there tomorrow. I think we're going to do this year, in my opinion, one of the top 2 or 3 right-hand starters in the game this year, and he's the guy that we love playing behind. And obviously, once we turn the ball over to our bullpen, we feel really good about that. And our lineup, I feel like we're going to score some runs and play good defense. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I know our fans are excited about it, and I think it helps
Eric Lauer, draft dividends. We got a Rafael Devers refractor, Alex Young refractor.
Back and we kept pushing, and you know, we came up a little short, but we played a lot of meaningful games. We played really good baseball the last 4 or 5 weeks, and I always say it's not necessarily the best team when you understand if the team is playing the best at the right time. So I feel like we've been playing good baseball, and I expect to play well.
Aaron, Brett kind of hit on a little bit. What have you seen out of Luis Severino?
Braxton Garrett. Second auto for Braxton Garrett. Miami Marlins spot. Base auto. Clark and Call refractors.
He's been dominant. You know, he's attacking hitters. You know, he's always getting a good count. Every time I look up there, it's always 0-1, 0-2. You know, he's always falling behind a lot of hitters. And when you got his repertoire and his stuff, and you get ahead of guys like that, you know, good things will happen. You know, and it's just, he just dominates hitters. Go to the left, Dave.
Aaron, for everything over here on your left, Aaron, is that
Brian Reynolds, sky blue.
everything has kind of been a first, and you faced some pretty big spotlight situations. The home run derby was a lot of pressure for a different reason, but nothing quite like this. Where every at bat is probably going to be the biggest that you've had.
Griffey,
Hard for you to kind of
draft history.
like
Wentz
every
and
game,
Quinn,
you can kind of
refractors.
get outside and not kind of put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, like Cardi was talking about earlier, we're just going to try to feel like we have the whole season. You know, coming here, we played well at home. And, I think once, you know, Cedric throws that first pitch and we get the game rolling, I think everything will be the same. You know, I think all the build-up before the game will be a little bit more nerve-wracking, but I think once you step out there on that field, it's still the same game we've been playing since we were little kids. You know, and we're just going to go out there and just keep competing, keep having fun, and go out there and try to win ball games. Well, you're right.
Brett, I want to just follow up on Jack's question for a second. You said,
Ooh, we got an orange paper for the Padres. Cal Quantrill. Orange paper out of 25, 24 out of 25 for the Padres. For the Mets, Justin Dunn, purple refractor, non-auto, 201 out of 250. Martinez and Shaw refractors.
Freaking hurts. Every year and it'd be like this, and I was hanging out with the Yankees, you know, and here we are. You know, however many years later, we haven't been back, and I think, you know, it's one of those things where you realize what an opportunity we have in front of us, and you know, it's the wild card game, so anything can happen, but we have to play well, and if we play well, we'll win, and we'll continue, and if we don't play well, we'll go home, and only one team goes home happy at the end of the year, and obviously we want to be that team, but you know, what we've accomplished this year and where we're at, I feel good about our chances.
Brett Gardner, fellas, has had a very good year, too. It's a 5-win season for him, and Aaron Judge has just crushed it. #1 in the American League in home runs, #1 in walks, and actually in strikeouts, too. He's the 3 true outcomes, triple crown, but #2 weighted runs created plus. That's the overall measure of hitting. Mike Trout was #1. Judge, though, I mean, besides going away for that 6 weeks, hit for average, hit for power, hit everywhere. What do you see, buddy?
Well, what I see is, you know, usually it takes a few years for guys to realize what their strengths and their weaknesses are.
All right.
About the month of September of last year. You know, and he had to make an adjustment. A lot of strikeouts when he struck out basically half his at-bats. But if you see here, first, physically, you know, he's bigger and stronger than almost anyone in the game, maybe except Giancarlo Stanton. But he has the ability to hit the ball out of the park to all fields. A lot of guys are very one-dimensional. This guy, look at this chart. It shows you that it's anywhere and anywhere. And I had the pleasure of watching the home run derby in Miami during the All-Star game, and he was hitting balls upper deck, right center, in a park that is not a hitter's park, and that ball had a little bit of that tail spin, where you know he didn't get all of it, and it's still going 15 rows back. So when I look at his approach at the plate, he basically...
Greetings. How are you this evening? Thank you for joining me and participating in the chat as I get bored easily.
Gives you more time to make the reaction, and your goal is to keep this bat in the hitter zone as long as possible, because we're not robots. You don't always hit it here or here or here.
We got a Zach Collins draft dividends, Nicky Lopez, and Daniel Palka refractors.
A guy like Aaron Judge, a lot of times you see him hit balls and they're middle, and he still is letting that ball travel, but he's so strong that even if the ideal position is here and he's catching a little back, boom, it still goes to right center. Yankee Stadium, known to be a great hitting park for lefties. A guy like Aaron Judge takes great advantage of that park, letting the ball get deep. And when you talk about the matchup with Irvin Santana, when I look at film on
Bo Jackson, draft history.
everything is away, so it's going to be, I think, very important.
Che Wei Hu and Jake Fraley refractors. Che Wei Hu. I think his first autograph just came out in BOWMAN Chrome, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm not mistaken, if it's the same dude, he looks like a badass.
You know, when I look at him, I'm looking at it from a pitcher's perspective. And if he continues to drive that ball to right center field, even fastballs, he's so big and strong that you, as a pitcher, you feel like you've beaten him, right?
If that happens, I'll probably just lower my price. Lower the price. Whenever the price goes down, I don't add product, I just lower the price. Which would be good, because I thought that would be a little further along than it is right now. Looks like we got a refractor auto here. Nope. Hudson Potts and Jacob Hayward refractors. Cal Quantrill, Fantasy Impact.
You get to the point where you got to pound them in. You have to. You got to go into the field. You got to do something. You have to. And I think if you're Irvin Santana, then at the very same point, you have to double up on the team. You can't go in.
Like, if that goes down, I'll probably be able to come down, I don't know. If it goes down, say, $50 a case, it'll be like $1 a spot. $100 a case would be $2 a spot. Tyler Wade, numbered to $4.99. Eloy Jimenez, Chrome. And the Braves, another spot that's doing pretty well. Refractor auto, Kyle Muller, numbered out of $4.99. Terrible centering, but it's better than not getting an auto. Reynolds and Keller refractors.
Clean a lot of that stuff up. Keeping double plays in order, hitting cutoff man. All the little things that per se are supposed to always happen at this level that we got away from. And we cleaned all that up, and it's been by far a totally different team. And you start to see guys starting coming into their own, so to speak. The Bucks, those guys. And when you look at what we've done defensively, I guess, we're buying back some kind of leading quality on that.
Okay, that's possible. If people want, if I can stay within the current price and add product, that's definitely a possibility. We got a Lambert, Sky Blue, DeJong, Fantasy Impact, Will Craig, and Mason Thompson refractors. That would have to be significantly lowered in order for me to fit another case in there without raising the price. But I'll see what happens.
Obviously we're talking about those years before. We ran into some pretty good.
Eric Lauer, base auto. The rich get richer. Lauer's got his third auto, and we're only through a case in a box. Wall and Hart refractors.
There are a lot of very close games. We could still come up with the wins at the time, but I had a couple.
So let's see. We've gotten Lauer,
coming here, and what that means.
Muller, and Garrett so far.
I'm probably the only one that it means a little bit more, maybe, but it's a different team, and they got a different team over there, so we're looking forward to tomorrow night and then seeing what happens.
Dylan Carlson, paper out of $4.99.
Either of y'all,
Brett Lillick, draft dividends.
You guys talk about spring training.
Hendricks and Mejia refractors.
There's one game to move on. I mean, talk about wow. That is crazy, is it not? I know we always talk in baseball, it's always series, 3, 4, 5, 7 games, whatever it is. And I don't know, I like change.
McKinney, Fantasy Impact.
It's obviously my first postseason. So
Kingery and Solak refractors.
But at the same time, I think it's good for the game. Obviously, another way for another team to get in. And we're here now.
Box number 1.
And just, I don't know, take it in stride. I'm enjoying it. So.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, I guess I have a little experience with the game 163s. You know, back in 08 and 09, and been on both sides of them. And I'll tell you, the winning side is a lot more.
Hey,
fun.
you never know.
But
Look,
you know, it's,
I'll put it to you this way.
You know, in baseball, you know, there's not that many.
When we did this product a couple times ago, I got the number 2 and number 3 pick off the random.
So, you know, I think
and
teams out there that would be excited.
I ended up trading it and getting the number 3 and 4, and I got one autograph out of them, and it graded out as mint.
Yeah, it's a bowl season,
9
and
of Taylor Trammell.
It should be fun.
So
Very productive duo right there.
you never know. The random, yeah, you got a better shot, but if it's a 3 or 5 case break like the ones we've done, you got just as good of a shot at hitting a big card in the middle of the pack.
Seriously good bourbon, straight from Kentucky. Proud sponsor of the 2017 World Series.
Listen, we've all got to make choices. If you're hungry and you got $5, you could make a random meal playing dollar menu bingo. And
So we've hit a Lauer, a Garrett. So I have a recap from Houdini. Case number 180 of his had a Lauer and a Garrett. It also had a Face, Reagans, Hansen, Dunning, Dahlbeck, Carlson, Sheffield, Will Smith, Justin Dunn, Cal Quantrill, Benson, Perez, Anderson, Huck, Ray, Lowe, another Lauer, another Dunning, Oki, another Dunn, and a Gavin Lux Blue Refractor. So those are some names that we can look out for in this case. Probably, I would be surprised if we didn't see at least half of them. With the way this product runs.
A Dell advisor can help you choose the right PC with powerful Intel Core processors.
And yeah, what was Muller? We hit a Muller too.
Surprising how much money Sam and Joanna save by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
When food is safe and clean and real, it's okay to crave. At this PR catering, there's more to go around. It should be.
Blue paper, Domingo Leyba out of 150.
Here we are, boys. Welcome to the postseason.
Got a Devers Chrome. AJ Puck, draft dividends, Alexis Torres, and Dom Thompson Williams refractors. Yeah, when I do, you know, 3 cases, you know, the player autos, it's not enough, because then someone who gets the number 1, number 2, you know, top 5 pick, especially if they buy it and they pay a lot for it and they wind up with nothing, they get pretty upset. We got a Jordan Sheffield base auto, Sopko and Ray refractors. So that was actually one of the names that I mentioned in Houdini's case that had the Lauer and the Garrett. So Ripken, draft history, AJ Puck and AJ Puckett, refractors. Ooh, we got an orange refractor. Doubt it'll be autographed, but good luck here. Corey Ray, nice orange refractor. Corey Ray for the Brewers spot. 22 out of 25. Zook Fantasy Impact. Rogers and Irvin refractors. It's a nice Corey Ray. Centering isn't the greatest on it, but I'm also not a centering doctor. But the top bottom looks a little bit. I could be wrong. I don't know. Top looks a little short, but we'll see. Dude, we've hit like 5 oranges through one case, like not even 1 1/4 cases. Refractor and an orange paper in this case. Justin Dunn, draft dividends, followed by Cozens and York refractors. Alex Bias, silver black paper out of 499. Roger Clemens, draft history. And then Allard and Collins refractors. Glaber paper. Who? Sky Blue. Who? Sky Blue. Dom Smith, Fantasy Impact, and Benson and Lux refractors.
I think the toughest of the duel to pitch to would be Blackman and Arenado, because Blackman, to me, they call him Chuck Nasty, hits the ball everywhere. I mean, if you look at the year that he's had, Mike Wall, he's a pitcher's nightmare. You pitch him away, you hit a line drive. You pitch him in, you make a mistake.
So far, we are only. Yeah, we had an orange Corey Ray. We've only hit 4 autographs so far, so we're still very early. But it's looking like we're going to have some of the names we can look for: Delvin Perez, Will Benson, Ian Anderson, Corey Ray, AJ Puck, Josh Lowe, maybe Gavin Lux or Dane Dunning, Matt Face, Will Smith. Should hit an auto in this pack. Ooh, we got a gold wave. Gold wave auto coming up. I have a feeling it's a Braves pitcher, but you never know.
That's not the guy who won the top of the lineup. I don't know who is. And then we go with Nolan Arenado. I know we talked about him a little bit more earlier in the show. What I love about this guy is a two-way player. I mean, this is his 5th year. He's got 4 gold gloves under his belt. Look at he's going to.
I don't know.
He's that premier guy.
Who knows?
Defensively at third base, offensively, home runs, RBIs, clutch situations, does special things.
Ooh, for the Rockies. Riley Pint, Gold Wave Auto. 37 out of 50. He was shut out in the last 2016 Bowman draft break I did, so good to see the guys that we got shut out on. Alex Kirilloff, Riley Pint coming back and showing up in this break. Yeah, those are some of the base autos that I think we'll see. I'd be surprised if we didn't see 3/4 of them.
It's this, for me, it's a coin toss. They're both awesome. Yeah. I wish I had bombs like that.
Blue Refractor, Austin Riley. Austin Riley, Blue Refractor out of 150. Yeah. I was just thinking, you know, I've never had a black refractor hot pack. I've Birdie and Low refractors and a Zimmer Fantasy Impact. I would love to see a black refractor hot pack.
You owned your car for 4 years. You named it Brad. You loved Brad. And then you totaled him. You two had done everything together.
2-in-1 case? Was that Houdini's break like a while back? I remember him having like one box that had nothing in it and another that had like, one had like 2 black autos.
We are the Coors Brewing Company, and our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. A beer proudly with our name in big, red, scripted letters. That's why we launder, filter, and package cold. Because we believe every wine deserves a refreshing finish. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing his recap on Twitter. It was, there was like one pack that had like all white cards or something in it. Forrest Whitley on the board. Base auto for the Astros. Dawson and Chapman refractors. Forrest Whitley, I don't think was not one of those names.
If you could book a flight that had a hotel or car or activity in one place and save, where would you go?
Nope.
Expedia.
Introducing Wendy's new Double the fresh frozen beef, bacon, and cheese. So it's paid a big name for itself. For a limited time, get the giant JBC meal for just $5. New Stouffer's Big Kitchen Bowls.
Dakota Hudson, draft dividends. Marte and Mountcastle refractors. Green paper for the Padres, Javier Guerra, out of 99.
Today, we're bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day.
AJ Puck Fantasy Impact, and Alford and Sedlock refractors.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
other news and notes, after the regular season ended, Kansas City Royals will not be renewing the contracts of pitching coach Dave Island and bench coach Don Wakamatsu. Those two part of that championship run of the Royals. Miami Marlins going to report sale of the ownership group led by
I'll see what I can do for you. Can't make any promises. If I did, I'd be freaking crazy. But I can promise that I will open these boxes and the packs inside them. That's about all I can promise.
In an organization that's been kind of in transition, right? They've been trying to go young. They've been aggressive in the trade market, trying to acquire young players. And from what we've heard and what we've read, John Hart is going to stay on, even though his contract was up and due to expire at the end of this regular season. John Hart will be around, and there's going to be some shake-up, and there's going to be some new faces in that front office in Atlanta.
This is seismic for the organization. When they've done the rebuilding process, Capello a major part of that. The GM obviously is the pivotal guy. Now it's going to be John Hart in charge now and find the new next wave of GM.
Yeah, I think the days we're going in the right direction. Not that this derails them, but this kind of puts a little kink or chink in the armor of what their philosophy was. But in an organization, there's so many moving parts, and we don't have all the details of the story. I'm curious to see, what the violations were, like everything else, and because you don't just resign under these.
All right. Ooh, that's fine. Anyone on Ustream feel like chipping in?
Have you felt a major part of sort of a season in which the Yankees have really developed as a team?
Well, I feel like everybody's a part of that. I feel like
Corey Ray, draft dividend. Tyler J. and Reese Hoskins, refractors.
I think it takes that leadership, and I think it takes youthful enthusiasm for the game, and obviously talent. And I think it's a really good combination there. Looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Ustream is better than YouTube because YouTube relies on my freaking data. If my data goes out, Ustream is at least hooked up to the internet and has an HD cam and all that. Riley Pint on the board again. Riley Pint, base auto. Banda and Reagan's refractors. So Riley Pint, second auto of the case.
But the NLCS MVP with the Rockies and also with the Cardinals with the 2011. When we come back, National League MVP.
Zach Collins, sky blue. Biggio, draft history. Gowdy and Jackson, refractors.
It's Golden Corral's all-new smokehouse. Choose from hidden smoked beef, brisket, tender baby back ribs, smoked chicken and turkey, all cooked low and slow on site. Smoke it, baby. Golden Corral, your choice for rules.
Away is a million miles
from the office. 1,000 years from yesterday.
Okay, so it's looking more like this case.
And the absolute shortest distance.
Anyways.
And Earth. Find your way. There's no one more beautiful for the
How's it going? Okay, so you've got two friends here. This is the J.D. Power Award for dependability.
Purple refractor, Franklin Barreto, out of 250. Buddy Reed and Rafael Bautista refractors.
That's 2 plain grilled cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink for just $3.49. It's a big deal on an even bigger meal. Only at Burger King. Nationwide on your side.
Draft dividends of Dane Dunning, Kyle Tucker, and Anthony Seymour refractors. Tommy Glavine, draft history, followed by a Ryan Howard and Jordan Sheffield refractor. Tyler Beede, black paper out of 499.
We chose the path of juicy buttermilk chicken and slices of pepperoni.
Marte, Fantasy Impact. Biggio and Jones refractors.
MLB tonight brings you closer to the postseason with breakdown for the critical play. The analyst of MLB tonight.
Blue refractor auto, I think, coming up. Good luck, everyone. Jordan Sheffield, Blue Wave refractor auto. 26 out of 150. Carlson and Dom Smith refractors. Put these into some sleeves. So our two color autos so far have both been wave autos.
The MVP race in the National League is so deep and it's so close. Mike, Dan, allow me to do the research for you, all right? Here's my list. I got a top 3 and then I have a shelf. But I think Votto, Stanton, I think it's an order. I think Votto is number 1, but like by what? I don't know. Stanton is number 2. Charlie Blackmon is 3rd. I think there's a bit of a shelf, but Arenado, Anthony Rendon, Chris Bryant, Paul Goldschmidt. I think you could not only argue any of those guys, I think you can make a winning argument.
Joey Votto is the NL MVP according to Brian Kenny. What do you guys think? Joey Votto, is he the MVP this year in the NL? I don't know. I would choose Stanton. 60 home runs, serving, black out of 499, are close to 60 home runs. Hart, sky blue, and Leba green out of 99. Barreto, Fantasy Impact, Martinez and Jones refractors.
say, man, I could face this guy. Oh, I don't want to face this guy. Like, your stuff plays with different hitters just like any other pitcher.
Oh, Karloff. Another base auto. Karloff on the board for the second time. That is terrible. Whitley and Guerra refractors.
And we're talking about a guy, and I get it. And I'm
Look at that centering.
out of this thing. But when you look at the body of work, what he's able to do, he's a little bit of Joey Votto. He doesn't have the raw power of Giancarlo Stanton. But I think if you took him out of that Rockies lineup, and I've never been a believer in that a guy.
Thanks, Tops. Good job. Good job, Tops.
Is a great player. Just because Joey Votto is surrounded by less talent than Charlie Blackmon doesn't mean that knocks him down. But I think if you take Charlie Blackmon away from the Rockies right now, I think they're still a good team, but I don't think they're a playoff team. With him in the lineup, they can go ahead and pitch around him, but now they can't pitch around Nolan Arenado. So I think both of these guys help each other. And what he's done this year, I can't remember, other than a Ricky Henderson year, where a guy that hits for power, hits for average, can steal bases. Not Ricky Henderson kind of stealing bases, but he's a terrific player. I would give Charlie Blackmon my vote, but by the slightest amount.
I hear you on that. I think you're right. And a lot of those things, I think Blackmon as well. If you look at the dual park adjustments for offensive war, the defensive metrics don't say those. But offensive war, balance that and it really is. I think I don't think you should eliminate a guy playing at Coors Field just because of the quality numbers. You need to hold it properly. And I think what's
Taylor Trammell Chrome. Cal Quantrill draft dividends. Clark and Meadows refractors.
because the Yankees could do it, but I understand you've got to lose Severino. One of the top 5 pitchers in the league. John Smoltz's idea is save Severino for the division series, and I don't think he's that crazy. A little crazy, but not that crazy. But they could start Chad Green. They could do it. I have it for you here, Mike. Start with Chad Green. Okay.
Dylan Cousins, Fantasy Impact. Ecker and Chatham refractors.
Except the first 2 guys. Now, to do this, I am stunned. I know in the real world it's more difficult. But if you don't have Arrieta or a Bumgarner or a Severino or a Max Scherzer, why wouldn't you do this?
An elimination line, if you do this right here, right there, and this doesn't work, and you fall behind 3-0 in the first inning, you will be out of a job by the next year.
So you'll be out of a job by the 7th inning.
Press conference. What's the best way to win? What's the best way to win? On one game, why not throw a whole staff?
The best way to win is the Cubs last year. Listen, they were down 3 games to 1. And we can talk about the bullpen, and I'm with you, the game has changed. The Cubs would not have won the World Series. They had what nobody else had in baseball. They had Hendricks, they had Jake Arrieta, John Lester. They were down 3-1. That's what hurt the Indians, and that's why the Indians didn't win the World Series. They had 1.5 starting pitchers.
True, no, they were looking for rotation, fine. But say the Twins on Tuesday, you got Santana and Barrios. Why not have a tandem start, knowing that, hey, the odds are against us even though
I don't care with that. The problem that I have with your lineup is, first of all, if you say you're playing for that one game, you're putting guys in positions that they haven't been in 162 games. You haven't, Sonny Gray's never come out of the pen. Chad Green would have been 5 minutes. He would have been 5 minutes. Why would I put a 4
Hall of Fame shield in front of me. Brian Bolt says the goal is to win the World Series.
Will Craig, draft dividends, Who, and Servin refractors.
But if your goal is to win the World Series and you don't put your best foot forward to win the wild card game, you can't win the World Series if you don't win the wild card game. So what's the point? Call me nuts. But
Moniac Chrome, Ahmed Rosario. Our first Timmy Lynch sighting. Tim Lynch, refractor auto out of 499. Gordon and Bolt refractors.
Brian, if it is 4-0 in the 5th inning, and the first guy that gets out in the 6th inning, they are going to the bullpen. And I'm telling you, if you're Joe Girardi and you had to use CC Sabathia tomorrow, I'd be so confident to start him in that game. He would not panic and he could manage that.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, I got one for you. Yeah. Let's say they pitch Severino and he goes 7, and then you got to go to Cleveland. Why don't you do bullpen game 1 in Cleveland?
I like it. Okay. Wow, let's go.
I hate it. I just want to hear you say I like it because well, you blow out your bullpen, you're ready.
I just do it in the regular season. Do you understand?
No,
You couldn't.
You can. You can.
Game 7, Miller was on field,
you
was
have
20 out.
Yes. You do the same allotment of innings, but you spread it out. Again, you have to use guys. Look, Chad Green was going 2-3 innings a pop. You would use that as well. And
you can't do that. I'll say this: you will never get to the same number of innings with those bullpen guys if you do that during the regular season, because the reason you got those innings because Severino went 6, he's going 7.
Oh, no, but I've done the math on this in my book, and I have you have a flying squad of 7 to 9 guys that would do 80 innings for you. I
guarantee you this. I made my living in the bullpen. If you had a reliever pitch 1 inning every other day, you can get 80 games and 80 innings out of every one of your relievers. It's the 2 days, it's the 3 days in a row. It's getting up and not getting on. It's 1 on, 1 off. I'm telling you, 80% of the pitchers.
Lewis and Perez Chromes. Nolan Ryan, draft history. Reynolds and Greer refractors. Blue paper, Brian Reynolds. Out of 150. Purple refractor of Ryan Bolt for the Rays out of 250. Manning and Fetty refractors and a Kyle Lewis fantasy impact. Reese Hoskins Chrome.
Chad Green as well. Okay, it's a little reconditioning. We'll be all set. All right, we'll see. Game 1 is set against the Yankees. Yankees, Indians.
Dalton Jeffries. Draft dividends. Kingery and Justice refractors. Could it be a draft history autograph? I don't think so, but Bichette Chrome. Nope. Reggie Jackson, draft history. Jomar Reyes and Michael Paez refractors. I think this one should have an auto in it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Matt Chapman, Sky Blue. Tyler Beede, Fantasy Impact. Hart and Garrett refractors. This one should have an auto. Harrington, black border out of 499. Kyle Lewis. Everyone, we have officially hit a Kyle Lewis. Thanks for showing up, Kyle. Appreciate it. Derek Fisher and Easton McGee refractors. Kyle Lewis. So that knocks off most of the top guys, except for Delvin Perez, I think, is the only one we, out of the top hitters. I think Delvin Perez might be the, off the top of my head, the only one of like the top hitters. I'd say like the top 5 or 6.
Red Sox, Astros. ALDS Game 1. Thursday at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on MLB Network. Telecast presented by Geico.
A lot of times Lewis, I think, leads to Maya, if I'm not mistaken. Jeez, how many freaking hot boxes does he get?
Welcome back to MLB Tonight, presented by Evan Williams Bourbon. Back here with Matt Lowell, Dan Isak. Give me an X factor from the American League game. So he has to go at least 6 innings for the team to enter the right now needs some length, he needs some innings. He doesn't need a complete game, but he needs to get through 6 innings to keep that bullpen as uninvolved and just use the key pieces.
Pete Alonso, blue refractor out of 150. Dunn and Rogers refractors and a Collins Fantasy Impact.
Guess what? Last 14 games, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. A guy like Irvin Santana likes to live away. That means into the lefty. That down and in pitch is patented for a guy like Greg Bird. I think he's going to step up and have a good game.
All right, pivotal player then, or X factor for the National League game. All about the I think
Love to see another Alonso with ink on it.
and getting to his series, you're going to see one of the most dominant right-handed relievers. Listen, he doesn't get enough credit. Fernando Rodney is closing the games. He could be the 2017 version of Andrew Miller.
Hudson Potts, base auto. Second Hudson Potts auto. Jackson and Funkhauser.
I'm going to stay in the bullpen as well. On the Colorado side, and I'm going with Chris Weston. This lefty threw the 2nd most innings as a reliever in all of baseball. He's thrown anywhere from the 1st inning to the 9th. So you love him, BK. Yes, one interesting stat. His opponent's batting average seems to be righty at a better clip than he does lefty. So look for Chris Weston to have an impact.
Green paper, Francis Marte out of 99. Draft dividends of Alex Young, Sopko, and a Glaber refractor.
And I think Jamal has taken a lot of criticism over the big contract. He's made a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you this, folks. I can tell you and that entire pitching staff. This is the last guy they want to see number 7 up with runners in scoring position with 1 out, 2 out.
Eloy Jimenez Chrome.
This guy's a game changer. I think he's going to have a
Austin Meadows, Fantasy Impact. Ahmed Rosario and Justin Alleman refractors. And we're halfway through.
An unbelievable rookie season, possible American League MVP. I'm going to find it a fascinating matchup between Irvin Santana and Aaron Judge. How he's going to match up against him and really show him in. Is he going to use that that slider 4, 5, 6 times. Is Aaron Judge going to chase it? Is he going to go to the right center field porch? I don't know, but I'm excited.
All right. By the way, you're right, of course, but Joe Mauer with a 12-pitch at bat, I've seen him ruin guys in the middle of the game, starters, and
Joe Mauer
get them
is
out.
going to do something special tomorrow night.
Nationally, player.
Hashtag Goldschmidt hat with Paul Goldschmidt. I think he's one of my favorite players. He's one of the top 10 players in the game of baseball. Mike touched on it earlier. He can do it with a bat. He can do it with a glove. He also can steal you a base if needed be. All around terrific player. And this postseason could be his coming out party. This is a really good player that not enough people know about.
Great player. You're right. Speaking of great players, at the top of the lineup, Charlie Blackmon for the Colorado Rockies. I think he can absolutely set the tone. I know his metrics don't fail well defensively, but that center field in Colorado is huge. He can steal bases. Triples led the major leagues in triples with 14. I mean, this guy does it all. And if he leaves this thing off, boom, double in the gap. Oh, man, does it change the kind of makeup of that lineup.
By the way, no matter what happens, like Charlie Blackmon should get this 2-hour show, just play it on a loop from Christmas through the off-season. I mean, Christmas party, he can do Charlie Blackmon stuff, but he deserves it. Mike, so make a prediction now, American League.
I just think the Yankees just have too much. They have too much depth. They have too much talent. Even though they're one game,
paper.
Luis Severino, to me, one of the top 5 arms in the game of baseball, and you cannot deny that the Yankees are sitting on a powerhouse bullpen. They get any kind of lift out of Severino, I think they win the wild card game.
I'm with Dan. I mean, it's so hard to go against the Yankees and see all the numbers, and especially the bullpen. They can have Severino on third leash. They got guys, really pushing the game. They got offensively, they're good offensively, and that bullpen is just the right side.
It's gotten so quiet now. People were talking at the beginning of this case. What is it? 10 on power? What is? How much is it? 140 something? Going down. All right. I've only watched this like twice already, so. What channel is it's on? Alright, 17-17. Sweet. So, coming into tonight, I was up 88 points in fantasy football, but he had, well, first off, we have a Kristen Stewart black paper out of $4.99, and then a Matt Thace draft dividends, Manning, and Bolt refractors. He had Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt, Kirk Cousins, Travis Kelce, and the Chiefs defense. So, 5 guys needed to average like 17 points each or so. Hey, Taylor Trammell on the board again. Base auto, Taylor Trammell. Alonzo and Brigman refractors. Glaber Chrome, Scott Kingery, Sky Blue, Chipper Jones, Draft History, Stobie and Lauer refractors. Purple refractor of Joey Wentz out of 250. McGuire and Stewart refractors and a Justin Dunn Fantasy Impact. Sheffield draft dividends. Funkhauser and Elliman refractors. Gold paper of Jesus Luzardo out of 50. Frank Thomas draft history. Grant Holmes and DJ Peters refractors. Corey Ray Fantasy Impact. Nick Gordon and Derek Fisher refractors. Wow, what a throw. Chris Oakey refractor auto for the Reds at a $4.99. Nelly Rodriguez and Bobby Bradley refractors. The red spot's got 3 autos, 2 Trammels, and an Oakey refractor. Cody Sedlock, Sky Blue, Arroyo Fantasy Impact, Jones and Tiberi refractors. Bichette Chrome. Bichette base auto. I had a feeling when we saw the Lewis that we'd see a Bichette base auto. Ortiz and Capel refractors. Bichette's got 2. Trammel's got 2. Kirillov's got 2. Zook, draft dividends, Alonzo and Hampson refractors. Nolan Martinez, silver paper out of $4.99. Birdie Fantasy Impact and Diplin and Newman refractors.
Number 35, another safety. This is unbelievable. 17-yard run. Money is 79 yards. 16 carries. And he is wrapped up and wrestled down by Marjoe Spate right at the line of scrimmage. I watched Spate at Arkansas. He jumped off the screen. He's had a lot of injuries, concussions. He's hung in there. And one thing I'll say about my brother, Jake Gruden, he's had a lot of patience with these young players. I came unglued when guys missed practice or got hurt. But Josh Dotson, Ryan, a lot of these young players have been given an opportunity. I credit Jay for having a lot of patience because there's some talent there. Thing to watch. Tiny. Takes a lot of work. And Alex Smith, 13 years. He's playing in this league and he's developed quite a rapport with young Tyreek Hill. Alex 23, 31 for 242 yards.
All right, box number 6. Eric Lauer, draft dividends. Jomar Reyes and Drew Jackson, refractors. Blue refractor auto of Matt Manning. Matt Manning, blue refractor auto out of 150. Banks and Spias refractors. This happened in the last break we did, where the first case and the second case had the same run of players. Greg Maddox, draft history. McGee and Paez refractors. Eloy Jimenez chrome and a Brian Reynolds green refractor out of 99. Cumberland and Webb refractors. It's the second Brian Reynolds color. The last one was a blue paper. Moniak chrome, Delvin Perez chrome, McGuire and Harris refractors, Zach Collins draft dividends, Devers chrome, Ozzie Smith draft history, Luzardo and Karoloff refractors. Blue paper of Skylar Szynski out of 150 for the Athletics. Sky blue, Jake Rogers. Cal Quantrill Fantasy Impact. Ahmed Rosario and Austin Riley refractors. Pack just doesn't want to come. Maybe it's holding something good in it.
Series premiere coming soon to the CW.
A lot of this is Kareem Hunt, a lot of it's Andy Reid. I've seen a lot of one-back power plays.
Zach Birdie, base auto. Almost missed that one. Khalil Lee and Ian Anderson refractors.
This is a design cutback run with ball handling that the NFL has not seen much of. But it's a combination of Hunt, great young talent, veteran quarterback in Alex Smith, and just great scheming and design by Andy Reid and his coaching staff. Critical third down and 3. And Hunt over 100 again, Sean.
And for the third time in 4 games, 148 in the opener at New England, 172 at the Chargers last week. This defense has to be tired dealing with injuries. Washington had more than 10 minutes time of possession in the first quarter. They had 18 minutes and 43 seconds for the game.
Field black paper. That looks like, yeah, $4.99. Ryan Mountcastle, purple refractor. Numbered out of 250. Diplin and Reed Foley refractors. Dakota Hudson base auto. I think we had one of those in the last case. Wade and Miller refractors. Bichette chrome. Lilick, draft dividends, Cumberland, and Feliciano refractors. Billy McKinney, Fantasy Impact, Pint and Keyboom refractors. Pick it off.
Inside of 5 yards, that's a good defensive play by Spade. It's fourth down. You give Coach 5 minutes to go. Nanu, with the rookie in his first NFL game, signed off Carolina's practice squad on Tuesday. He was in the center of it at the end of the game, and here he is. Harrison Butler, the 22-year-old out of Georgia Tech, just his first try from 46. May from 26. This one's good from 32. And the Chiefs go back on top. 20-17 with 4:51 remaining. Monday Night Football from Arrowhead Stadium.
All right. Box 7. Draft dividend of AJ Puck, Banks and Woodman refractors. Could be a green auto. Yep. Nolan Jones, green refractor auto. Nolan Jones. Numbered out of 99. Lewis and Hudson refractors. So Nolan Jones with his second auto. How many colors is that now? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 color autos. So we might still see 2 more. Should see at least 1 more, if not 2. Bautista, Sky Blue, Piazza Draft History, Rodriguez and Adames refractors. Marte Black Silver Paper out of $4.99. And a gold refractor coming up of Chris Oakey, Cincinnati Reds, gold refractor, numbered out of 50. Showering and DeJong refractors. Justin Dunn, draft dividends. Khalil Lee and Logan Shore refractors.
Justin Houston at the bottom of the screen. Really the biggest threat of a pass rusher they have, and what a closer he has been in all three of their victories this year.
Johnny Bench, draft history. Dane Dunning and Kyle Muller refractors. Dom Smith, Fantasy Impact. Holmes and Espinoza refractors. Matt Krook, black paper. CJ Chatham, base auto, number 2. O'Neal and Phillips refractors.
Mitchell's been targeted a lot. He will not back down from anyone. Mental toughness is his greatest strength. He welcomes any challenges. 4-down territory, perhaps. Louder than it's been all night. Cousins, flush from the pocket. First down. Kirk Cousins. We talked earlier about the need for better situational awareness. He clearly understood the situation there and made the right decision. Houston thought he got held by Morgan Moses, but you said, this is what we have been waiting to see from Cousins. Make a play when nothing's there. Moses working against Houston. Good no call. John, you asked Kirk Cousins in our meeting last night. Everybody knows you're good. What do you need to be great? Winning a game on Monday Night Football in this place against the undefeated team in the league would be a good step in that direction. Can they pull it out? With 2.5 minutes to go. Chris Thompson ahead to the 45-yard line. Jay Gruden is in no hurry. He knows his defense has numerous injuries. They are leaking oil. Dustin Hopkins has been a good field goal kicker, but he has really struggled in kicks beyond 50 yards. Career longest 54. For his career, he's only 38% beyond 50. They like him down a lot closer. Here comes Cousins again.
Sorry, guys. Alaman's blue refractor and Sopko sky blue. Alaman blue is at a 150. Zimmer Fantasy Impact, Shelby and Ortiz refractors. Let me put these in some sleeves. Robert Tyler base auto. McKinney and Bickford refractors. Rocky Spot is killing it. Guerra black paper out of $4.99. Luzardo and Quantrill refractors, and a Dakota Hudson draft dividends. And last but not least, Puck Fantasy Impact, Tyler and Ice refractors. Alright. Last box of the night. Case number 2, box number 8. Robert Tyler, black paper out of $4.99. Draft dividends of Corey Ray. Pint and face refractors. Could be a color auto coming up. Could just be purple. Ronnie Dawson, purple refractor. Autograph, numbered out of 250. Ronnie Dawson for the Astros spot. Ben Bowden refractor and Adcock refractors. So Ronnie Dawson, purple refractor out of 250. Nomar Garcia-Para, draft history. Miller and Johnson refractors.
Third and 2 upcoming for Washington. If they don't get it, it'll go on the foot of Hoffman.
TJ Zook, purple refractor out of 250. Tate and Fox refractors, face fantasy impact.
With a 50-50 ball, a chance to win this game.
Again. Dane Dunning, draft dividends. Kyle Lewis refractor and Lawson refractor. Oh, what a... Oh, I thought he caught that. Blue paper of Dylan Cousins out of 150. Ken Griffey draft history. Alameus and Lynch refractors. Cole Reagan Sky Blue. Marte Fantasy Impact. Showerin and Getty's refractors. Guessing that last pack has an autograph in it, so I'm going to save that one for the end.
Surviving the ground. He did not. Take a look at the bottom of the screen. Jordan Reed, one-on-one with a safety man. He ran a double move. He felt he had a couple steps, but Cousins gaining a lot of confidence in Dotson. What a great drive by the Redskins. Do they have enough fuel in the tank to get a stop on defense before overtime? They need that 20 stops and 2 times.
Grant Holmes, blue refractor, out of 150. O'Neal and Cameron refractors, and a Barreto Fantasy Impact. Nolan Jones refractor auto. Nolan Jones refractor. That's number 3 of Nolan Jones. Sheffield and Williams refractors. Nolan Jones. Whoever drafts Nolan Jones in my break is incredibly lucky. Last time, super fractor auto and at least another auto. This time, green refractor auto, base refractor auto, and then I think another refractor. I think it's 2 refractors and a green. Cal Quantrill, draft dividends. Dahlbeck and Dunning refractors. Ooh, we got a gold Fantasy Impact. Fantasy Impact Austin Meadows gold refractor. Numbered to 50. Yeah, 43 of 50. Non-auto, but still. Bieber and Szynski refractors. And the last pack of the break of tonight's break. We'll have another case tomorrow. Cody Sedlock, base auto. Caprillion and Dean refractors. Cody Sedlock, base auto. So, if you've hit an auto so far, chances are you've hit at least 2. We hit the same streak of players in case 2 that we hit in case 1. So, same thing happened in the last 2016 Bowman draft break I did. So, oops. Let me save this video.
I've never seen so many injuries on a defense like I have seen tonight. Russ Fabian Moreau onto the field. Again, the rookie out of UCLA. Was deep on their depth chart. He's number 31, lined up near the numbers at the top of your screen. How aggressive will they be? At least on the fringe of field goal range, it seems for Buckley. Shown plenty of leg on these kickoffs.
Alright, save that video.
It's a blitz. Smith throws, caught. Chris Conley turns down. The ball comes out. Was he down? They're whistling him down at the 24-yard line. Step for confidence in your veteran quarterback. From the shotgun, and Smith again on the money. They go right after Moreau, a rookie forced into action. Matchup's a big part of pro football, and Andy Reid has seen every injury throughout the night, and he knows exactly where to go in a predictable man-to-man, must-stop situation. Clearly, Conley was down before the ball came out. Fabian Moreau, that rookie we just mentioned, their third-round pick out of UCLA, made the tackle. They are reviewing it. Jay Gruden interested, looking up at the big replay board to his right. Well, it looked to me, John, like they got the call correct on the field. Like when Conley first was contacted by Moreau, the ball. Was it a catch? Yeah, he looked like it was starting to squirt out when he first caught it. Then he put it away and did well to hang on to it. So he hit the ground. Back to Alex Smith's scrambling ability. It's such a huge part of his winning as a quarterback. Alex and everybody else looking at the replays. They are showing the replays on the big screens at either end zone. Alex in the crowd convinced that Conley was down before the ball came out.
All right. Recap time. Recap time.
The only question I would have is he down
Alright, welcome to case number 2 recap of BenP34's 2016 BOWMAN Draft 3-case slot break hosted on Blowoutcards.com. Another good case. Very similar to the last one, except with a few less autos, basically. Hit the same run of players, so if you liked case 1, you'll probably like case 2. We'll start with some paper parallels. We got silver black paper parallels numbered out of 499. Robert Tyler, Javier Guerra, Francis Marte, Matt Kruk, Jordan Sheffield, Nolan Martinez, Kristen Stewart, Drew Harrington, Brian Servin, Tyler Beede, Alex Spias, Tyler Wade, and Dylan Carlson. Color paper, blue, we had, these are out of 150, Dylan Cozens, Skylar Szynski, Brian Reynolds, and Domingo Leyba. Green out of 99, Francis Marte and Javier Guerra. Let's see, we had a gold, Jesus Luzardo out of 50, and an orange of Cal Quantrill out of 25. For the inserts, we had one insert gold refractor of Fantasy Impact Austin Meadows out of 50. Chrome color, or refractors in color. We had a couple notable regular refractors. We had 3 that I pulled aside. Devers, Hoskins, and Glaber. Sky Blues, not numbered. Cole Reagans, Rafael Bautista, Andrew Sopko, Jake Rogers, Cody Sedlock, Scott Kingery, Matt Chapman, Kyle Hart, Zach Collins, Che Wei-Hu, Jimmy Lambert, and Brian Reynolds of the Sky Blues. Purple refractor non-autos. TJ Zook, Ryan Mountcastle. These are out of 250. Joey Wentz, Ryan Bolt, Franklin Barreto, and Justin Dunn. Blue refractors out of 150. Grant Holmes, Pete Alonso, Justin Alleman, Austin Riley. Green refractors, Domingo Leyba and Brian Reynolds, those are out of 99. Gold refractor out of 50, Chris Oakey. And an orange refractor, number 25, of Corey Ray. That's numbered color. Base autos. Let's see.
Said he didn't know anything about Bucker earlier in the week. He learned a lot about him tonight. And Alex Smith did his job to get them in position.
Base autos. Cody Sedlock, Riley Pint, Robert Tyler, CJ Chatham, Dakota Hudson, Zach Birdie, Jordan Sheffield, Eric Lauer, Riley Pint, Braxton Garrett, Hudson Potts, Forrest Whitley, Alex Kirilloff, terribly centered, Taylor Trammell, Kyle Lewis, and Bo Bichette. So, most of those, it was their second auto. Except for Kyle Lewis, I know that was only his first, but Bichette, Trammell, Kirilloff, Refractor autos out of 499. Chris Oakey, Nolan Jones, Tim Lynch, and Kyle Muller out of 499. We have one purple refractor auto of Ronnie Dawson. We had a blue wave refractor auto of Jordan Sheffield. We had a blue refractor auto of Matt Manning. A green refractor auto of Nolan Jones. And a gold wave refractor auto of Riley Pint. So that'll do it for case 2. One more case to go tomorrow night around, I think I've said 8-ish, 8 p.m., 8:30. I swear to God, if that touchdown makes me lose, I'll be so pissed.
Trying to tell you, Houston was a closer, and once again, Kansas City finds a way to move on at 4-0. The only undefeated team in football.
I will be so pissed if that makes me lose. But anyways, thanks everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for case number 3.